They didn't think I was good enough. Anyways, and we're live. Welcome back to another fan preview. This is the big one, boys and girls. This is the big one. Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Pagans.
And I was saying before we jumped on that, obviously every other fan preview, it's not that I didn't want to do it, but it's like, you know, we knew that there's not really much rivalry, much banter. But as for this one, this is the big one. Obviously, two people might join us later. Kojo and Mike's might join us later. But for now, we have obviously the usual. We have Mr. Bits and Bobz. How you doing, bro?
Yeah. So what? It's your boy, Bits and Bobz. Yeah, man. What's good, Benji? Good to be on, man. We're about to cane these two and cane their club, man. So I'm ready, boy. Let's do it. I'm shooting, bro. I'm gunning for these gunners, man. I'm ready. Let's go.
And obviously, shout, yeah. Obviously, from the other red corner, actually, we've got Mr. J with Zone. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, thanks. Happy to be on here. Not really looking forward to the corn, but I'm happy to be on here.
I hear that.
And obviously, we've got Marissa. How you doing, miss? You alright?
Hello, yep, good to be here, but should be very fierce and feisty.
And obviously, we got what do you want us to call you, Blacks?
My name's Blacks. You get me? I'm the gooner in this chat.
Hey, we got another one.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, so
Excellent. Outnumbered now.
We got
Get
another
me,
one.
fam. Out here, fam.
there's three Gooners and obviously there's two Man United fans, and obviously none of us like each other, so that's calm. So we'll just get it started. We're just going to start off with the rivalry over the years, what this rivalry means to you guys, and what it means to you guys now. Is it sort of the same? Obviously, we'll start off with you, Jay. What are you saying for the rivalry from before?
From a rivalry point, it was just, to be honest, it was always United. It was always, you wake up and you look in the calendar every single year when the season fixtures are coming out, you're thinking, we must beat United. And the thing is, when you're facing United, you want to make sure it's the proper team. You want to make sure they have their best team, you have your best team, and we just go at it. You don't want no one to be injured. You want Ferdinand to be playing. You want Vinny to be playing. You want Ronaldo all there. So then when they go at it, it's a proper clash. You had Fergie, you had Arsene Wenger, two amazing managers. So it was always nice to see them go against each other. But for now, I still hate United. So I always want to beat United whenever I face them. But it's lost that zest that it used to have. It's lost that passion. It's more gimmicks. It's more gimmicks now. Like Lingard, he came and did the Millie Rock thing. It's not fierce anymore.
We're gonna talk about that.
It's a bit childish now. The rivalry. It's a bit childish. It doesn't feel
childish.
And especially when you look at the lineups, it's gone. It's lost its caliber. You've got Maguire instead of Ferdinand. You've got Greenwood instead of Ronaldo and stuff like that. The teams have changed drastically. We don't have Henry anymore. We've got Lacazette. So the goal thing for us has disappeared. So it's it really is crazy.
All right, Kojo, yo.
Kojo.
Yo, everyone's saying.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
Ah, that's good. Hey! Come on,
Out here, fam.
And obviously, Marissa, what about you? What does this mean to you? The rivalry. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I think same as Jay. Back in the day, it was a huge rivalry. You're waiting to see, come on, let's smash them today. Let's, really make a statement. But that's when the rivalry used to be going for the title. Now, what is it, top four? It's just not at the same level. Exactly. You can't get as excited about it. It's not a title decider. Okay, still a big match, and I feel these matches on Sky these days, they get hyped up so much and then it'll be a 0-0 or something, you get all hyped and then the teams just cancel each other out and then it becomes a tactical masterclass and we're not seeing the massive goal thrillers that we used to. So it's just lost its luster, but still always want to beat United.
Fair enough. And what about you, Mr. Blacks? What are you saying?
You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? You see with United, yeah? Fam. You know what it is? So we came from South London to North, yeah? Mm-hmm. So Tottenham's our ops because we're in the same hood as them. That's all it is. We moved to their hood and we took over. But you see United, fam, it's just... You see United, it's just your team is just... I don't like losing to you lot, fam. I don't like it, fam. I just don't like it, fam. Because I don't like it, fam. I just don't like it. I don't like it.
So
Because like Spurs, we can say are beneath us. Like Spurs are just there. You get me? Obviously, over the past 4 years, they've become a better team. But we moved to their hood and took over. That's all it was. But United, I don't like you lot, fam. I just don't like you lot. I don't know, man.
So obviously we'll bring in Kojo from wonderful Benjamin on that. Obviously, Kojo, what are you saying about the rivalry? What do you think for the rivalry before till now? How do you see it?
The rivalry's lost a bit of its fire because I feel like the players that made it fiery when we were growing up, obviously they went bit by bit, and then when we were still winning leagues, Arsenal went through that period after joining the Emirates of just going down a steady decline. Now that we're now that we've declined also, and you see the teams that we were so much better than now on top of us, on both of us, we're rattled. Like, City were nothing to us, Tottenham were nothing to Arsenal. Now, City and Tottenham they can arguably say right now they're a better team than us. You know what I mean? They haven't got the legacy worth, but in this current moment in time,
I can't
Painful.
say that.
It's like the victory matrix.
Exactly. But what makes a rivalry so special is that no matter where you go in the world, Man United and Arsenal fans are everywhere.
Everywhere.
They're undeniable. Benji,
Everywhere.
I told you, remember when we lost to them last season, right? And I was in Spain. I was like, well, I'm in Spain. I ain't going to see anybody in Arsenal fan. Bro, I saw Arsenal shots everywhere. They were everywhere. I was so mad. I was like, so what? And I wasn't in Madrid. I wasn't in Barcelona. I was in a small city called Calahorra. What Arsenal fans? You know what I mean?
We're everywhere, fam.
You know what I mean? So like even that, but that's what makes rivalry special, because no matter where you go, you see a United Arsenal fan, and the hatred is genuine, but at the same time, there's respect there.
Even in Africa, Africa,
bruh,
Arsenal shirts, United shirts everywhere.
So the respect is mutual as well. We respect the great players they had. They respect the great players we had. So now that we're back on the level playing field, right now it's just bragging rights, because quite frankly, we're not challenging for anything, are we? So
we're both shit right now.
Yeah.
So Bobz, what you saying? I know you said you're gonna come with smoke, but the rivalry's not the same these days. Like, what you said about Man United versus Arsenal?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start by saluting the people that are on the show, innit? Do you know what I mean? But listen, come match day, yeah. It's on site. You get me? 10 toes. Verbally, you lot are getting it. Social media, you're getting it. See when my bad boys, Culture Cam said it, yeah. MMG, don't chat to me. MMG, yeah. Martial, Marcus, Greenwood. Listen, bad boys, yeah. Bad boys. Anyway, the rivalry, yeah. Listen, do you know what? I agree with everyone, because do you know back in the day, yeah, when the fixtures came out, we all wanted to know when we were playing Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? It was like, when are we going to touch them? Do you know what I mean? Move to them real quick. But unfortunately, our neighbours in both cities have elevated in some ridiculous way. Now, yeah, I think the beef is still there, but it's more through the fans. Yeah, because I really ain't seen Harry Maguire going toe-to-toe with... what's the clown's name? Shaka, the captain. I ain't trying to see. Do you know what I mean? I ain't trying to see them like go fisticuffs or whatever they say. They ain't trying to beef each other, because you knew, when Roy Keane and Vieira touched that park, someone has to die. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I thought you were a nice guy.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, yeah. So listen, I think the fans keep the rivalry going, because we know what it is, innit? Like, Arsenal away, Man United. Do you know what I mean? We know. However, it seems recently banter FC between our clubs keeps getting, passed around like pass the parcel at a kids' party, man. You know what I mean? Depending by what fixture, bro, it's like, yeah, you have it this week. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
But listen, all I'm gonna say, you lot are getting smoked. You understand? You're getting smoked. After last night's performance, I'm coming for you lot after Sunday.
You know what it is, Big up Rashford, innit? Big up Rashford in general.
Black leader, bro.
100%.
Black leader.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Black leader. Big him up, yeah.
Props.
Feed him up, feeding him.
So obviously for me, it's just my two. Obviously for me, like I said before, growing up, this was the match. even like now, like this was the match. Obviously, last year we were both dead, but we have a certain group chat with a certain somebody that if we do lose the game, I'm not really looking to come into that group chat. So it's like the rivalry means more because you know what it is like. As soon as you lose the game, you get calls, group chats are flooded. The whole world is just gonna end. Twitter's gonna go meltdown. So I don't want that. But anyway, in terms of you guys, and then we'll just talk about the managers. Obviously, we went from Arsene Wenger versus Ferguson to Master Oli and Master Arteta. What are you guys' thoughts on your manager and obviously on our manager as well? So obviously we'll start with Humorous. So what's your thoughts on Wenger, Arteta, and obviously Oli?
Fraud.
Arteta, I like him.
Fraud.
But
He's a fraud.
We'll get on to you in a second, yeah. Marissa, go.
I like him. I think he's got good ideas, but I think the creativity clearly needs to be addressed. You know, we need like if Aubameyang's not scoring, who's scoring? You can't be just relying on Saka. Oh, mate.
About who? A boomerang? Did you say a boomerang? What? A boomerang? Did you say Uber? Do you need an Uber, Marissa? You alright? You alright? Uber?
What is with you?
I think, hold on. I think she's talking about the guy who came to the Premier League and won Golden Boot in his first season. I think she needs that
That's
guy.
the
guy
one.
that scored against you.
Respect his name.
Yeah, do you remember
Respect
now?
his
The guy that
name.
tipped the hair. Yeah.
You know, yeah? He has the same
same
amount of
hair.
goals as Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron
Hold on,
Wan-Bissaka, yeah? Oi, Benji, I told you, bro. For this club, yeah? Oi, I told you.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Marissa, go. We'll get into them in a second. Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you.
I got you. Don't worry.
I think Arteta, you know, the same way Lampard and Oli have been given time and, you know, got the chance to build their squads and things. Arteta needs to get around to that. But I still think we're a lot better than we have been. Harder to beat in defence. But then when you've got the likes of Mustafi still at the club, you know, you can't coach stupid, let's be honest. So let's hope he's not involved. Let's hope he's not involved at the weekend. I can't lie, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, that was a bit harsh.
Nah, it don't matter how long he's out of the team. The second he come back, you're like, here comes another calamity. He just doesn't learn.
But when
And
it's
Oli, I
I
think
confidence though. The thing is he hasn't got confidence. So at the end of the day,
true.
the thing is, imagine the whole fan base is against you. You come in, you're automatically you're not gonna have good games. I understand he is such a bad defender. But the thing is, you have to give him a chance. I think with Arteta, the problem with Arteta right now is he wants us to go to big teams and lose 1-0 instead of losing 5-0 like we used to.
Yeah, but you're still losing.
That's the point. And he's happy with the improvement. He's like, 1-0. We're not getting slapped no more. Like we're making it difficult. The problem is we don't have amazing defenders. So you can't teach us to be this well-rigid defensive team because someone's going to have a mental lapse. That's what happened against Man City. One mistake, boom, we're 1-0 down and we lose. He's not teaching us to attack as well. We need to be balanced. We can't just be all defensive because one of us is going to make a mistake. That's the problem with Arsenal. It's like we're defending, but all it takes is one attack and then we're hurt and then we're conceding.
Yeah.
So it's
like waiting for the mistake to happen.
As soon as he actually
he's compromised our creativity for just defense. That's like he doesn't want. He's scared to attack. He's scared to attack.
Definitely.
And we have arguably the best striker in the league. Arguably, yeah.
I'd agree.
Arguably, yeah.
You don't.
That's not conversation.
I'd agree.
We have one of the best strikers.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Yes.
What, in London? Okay. In London?
No, in the Premier League. Fuck it, in the world.
London.
Yeah? In the world.
In
right
London.
now.
In the world.
In the world, yeah.
You don't need to check that world part. But anyway, we move. But anyway,
we'll get onto that. We'll get onto that.
But I also wanted to ask. Obviously, I'll start with you, Black. I want you to answer your opinions on Oli and Solskjaer. Looking from outside, an outsider looking in. What are your thoughts on him and his time at Man United so far?
My opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like Solskjaer is a little boy in a big boy's job. I feel like because you know what it is, yeah. If we keep it a spade, Man U's one of the biggest names in football history, point blank period. So
could be the biggest.
Possibly, it's debatable. Man U's a very big club. I'll give it up. It's a very big club. So to come in and manage a title of that weight, it's not for the small-minded. It's tough because it's not like you're managing a lower league team. You're managing Manchester United, so eyes are going to be on you even more. Especially from leaving Fergie, leaving him and then going into Ollie's a bit. You get me? But every time he looks like he's going to get fired, he performs well. Like he's just out the door and then he beats PSG. He's just out the door
contract.
And he's winning 5-0. It's like, I don't know, man.
He's got something there. I'm just not sure about the consistency. And then the thing is, when you're losing to Crystal Palace, then you're beating PSG. It's like it's disaster and then like ecstatic. You can't really get too excited because you're like, shit, we're gonna lose the next game 5-0 after we've won 5-0. You know.
Wait,
you held 6-1. You held 6-1.
Kojo, you see how they're talking about our previous games, but didn't mention none of theirs. Yeah, you noticed that. But anyway,
don't worry.
It's cool.
We're talking about your team.
Bobz, you know when you're in school, yeah, you know when you're in class and then someone's speaking, and you just want to put your hand up and you want to say, you know what, let them finish.
Thank you.
Just take your time. Take your time. Some water. Take your time. It's okay.
So I'll smoke you, Kojo, especially. Don't worry.
I even invite you to my house. Come to my house
after Sunday.
As a Kojo, we'll come to you. What are your thoughts on, obviously, we know your thoughts on Ollie, so no point going into that. What's your thoughts on Arteta as a coach?
He's a manager, actually.
Hey, yes.
Becky's name, yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what? When he first came in, I did say they got to be patient with him because I do think he's a good coach. I actually do think he's a good coach, and I think if you give him a bit of time, he will develop some of the younger players better, and then he'll find his own system and get it working. Now, where I have issues with him now is he's starting to make some very questionable decisions. Very, very questionable. I'm not going to delve into it too much, but the selection of the 25 squad baffled me because why is a Mustafi who wants to leave his contract up at the end of the season in the squad, but Saliba's not? Why are you looking for creativity? You couldn't send Aouar, but you left Ozil out of the team. I'm not saying Ozil should come in and be a starter. What I'm saying is have that option just in case. He's still creative. He might not be the same player he was 5 years ago, but he still has creative ability. At least have that backup option. You say, all right, last resort, I'm going to throw you in there. No one can argue with you there. And, you know, I feel like his tactical choices at times are a bit wary because, yes, you can do counter-attacking against City and Liverpool. It doesn't make sense to go toe-to-toe with them. Yeah. But then the Leicester performance, I was like, huh? The West Ham performance, I was like, he started to make me feel a little bit about him, and I don't want to be too tough and too quick because he's still new to the job. He's still developing, and he's still trying to make his players, and he'll build his squad. This is not his team yet. You've still got a load of bums that need to get the heck out of that club. ASAP. But
but haven't we all?
Oh, trust me. It's lucky. That's why Benji said don't talk about Ollie because trust me, he'll be there the whole day. So you know, I would say Arsenal fans should be patient with him. I'd still give him another 2 years just in case.
Definitely.
It's still early. It's still early to talk about stuff. You know how fans are. If you lose this game, you're going to see hashtag Arteta out very, very soon. Trust me.
It's already out. It's already
happening before the game.
It's already trending. But when you're going to ask fans what manager they want, they'll come and tell you it's 58-year-old. No, not 58. 68-year-old Allegri. So, you know,
Simeone could have been a shot. Man.
You know what? Simeone, I don't think you would like him, man. If you are frustrated with Arteta, not you, but your fan base, if they're frustrated with Arteta, Simeone will make you put a gun to your head. I'm telling you. You don't want it. So, you know, I've got time for him. I haven't got time for our current guy, but I've got time for him.
Okay, and obviously coming to you, Bobz. What's your thoughts on obviously Mr. Mikel Arteta?
Do you know what? Yeah, it must be tough from going from being a guy that picks up cones and blows a whistle to managing a declining club. However, all I'm gonna say, it must be tough, innit? Do you know what I mean? But
we can do this.
Check it. Do you know? Blacks, bro. When it comes to Arsenal, I got time, bro. But listen, but do you know? Yeah, as obviously, it's my football opinion on the guy. Yeah, he's obviously a good coach. Do you know what I mean? He's a good coach, good manager. Okay, I'm losing respect for him, obviously regarding the Ozil situation, because I feel he's coming across as a yes man, and if you're going to do your own thing, be your own man that he claims to be, you make the own decision regarding Ozil. However, the way he plays, there's a slight sense of old school Mourinho, trying to be shrewd in defense and try and counter. But for some reason, because it's him, because he's came from Pep, everyone's like, oh, you learned under Pep, blah, blah, blah. Shut your noise.
But if
you know what I mean? He's still losing games. Do you know what I'm saying?
We don't have good enough defenders.
Listen. Do you think West Ham have good defenders? West Ham are conceding 3 and coming back 3-3. Listen, about good defenders. Relax, yeah? Listen, you got Sideshow Bob. You got clowns at the back. Yeah, he decided to go into that circus. Now he's a part of the circus. So that's his own business. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Talk about defense, yeah. We're going to be Maguire.
When you paid £80 million for immovable objects. Now we're going to start.
Firstly, Benji and Bobz did not pay 80 million. It was the Glazers. So don't come and say, do you know what I'm saying? Don't come and tell me you paid. Get that guy here.
Yeah?
But listen, did you pay for Andre Santos?
No.
All right. Hold on.
Sorry. But yeah. So I think he was aware of the mess he was going into, but I didn't think he was aware coaching wise, because we talk about mentality of players. Arsenal's mentality has been questioned for years. Some games you play well, you'll play teams off the park. You'll be like, I'm watching you, like, what the hell, like this is it, and then you get beat off Vardy and friends. Do you know what I mean? It's like at home, Also lost respect for your club because you lot made a music video for a player, that's not even top 5 in his position. Do you know what I mean? Not even top 5 in his position,
But that's
in his position, central midfield, you make a music video for a guy on his home debut. You play the music, and then bang, here it is. Yeah, it banged because Jamie Vardy banged. Do you know what I mean? Because it was like Vardy after Vardy after Vardy after Vardy. Understand? But listen, let me segue to Ollie. Frodo Baggins, Let me be honest with you. I don't know for Frodo because personally.
Wait, the man said Frodo.
Wait.
Who's Frodo? Ollie, man, the Norwegian Frodo Baggins, bro. Seriously, I don't know for this guy yet. I just want consistency now because do you know what? Blacks, you touched on it that he's a small boy in a big boy job. See this fantasy about getting this young manager. Do you know what? A young manager, up and coming manager, blah. Cut that shit, Arsenal and Man United need some big men manager. Do you know what I mean? A bad boy manager that can come in, do the job, no nonsense, Because I'm trying to think, if I'm in the changing room, and I'm Paul Pogba or whoever, and Ollie's trying to tell me something, I'm side-eyeing him like, hey, I mean, did you really do much in your career before come off the bench? Like, don't try and chat to me about dribbling through cones and stuff. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, this is my opinion. No, this is my opinion. No, but guys, look. All jokes aside, Ollie was a sub. Let's say it. Do you know what I mean? It was a sub that came off the bench when teams were tired and he got into good positions, But anyway, that's not. All I'm going to say is that I want consistency from him. That's it. But Blacks, I agree with you, man, because the Arsenal job, the Man United job are poisonous chalices. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Unless you sustain the dominance, you're always going to fail, regardless. And right now, neither teams are winning the league. So, as a club, as both clubs, you have to say they're failing. You guys can chop your community play or FA Cup legendary status, whatever. But Man United, we need to be dominating and winning. Now, until Ollie does that, I'm just hearing it. I'm here supporting the club.
Okay, fair enough. Now let's just move on swiftly to the teams, and obviously the respective danger men of each team. So,
who's that?
In 2008, it was obviously for us, Ronaldo, Rooney, and Tevez. In 2008, for you guys, I think it was like Nasri, Van Persie, Adebayor, Fabregas, and co. So, what you lot say for 2020? Who are the guys that you lot think on the opposition teams that you're most afraid of? So, obviously, we'll start off with you, Kojo. Obviously, there's only one that I can really think of, and that's Aubameyang. But what do you think? Who's the threats of Arsenal going into this game?
There was jokes here. I don't look at this team and fear anybody.
Add the S on the end of
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, because deep it, yeah. Obviously I want to say Aubameyang, but bro, I've seen this guy play left and right wing. At this point, like you're just wasting these talents. If he just played as a dead striker, put Saka on his left wing, and then you can put Pepe, or if you want to put Willian on the right. I don't care. As long as Aubameyang's in the middle, he bangs. I know he did it on the left last season, but you know the guy's a born and raised striker, and that's where he's got all his best records from. So why the guy's playing on the wing, I have no idea. So if you ask me about threats here, I don't fear any of them. I know they've got good players. Saka is one that I actually rate very, very highly as well.
My YG Saka, you get me? My young G. My young G Saka, you get me?
Yeah, he's no Greenwood, but he's good.
We got time, boy. We got time.
But no, honestly, like real talk, I don't fear because even the names you mentioned from 2008, you'd have to even go back to the names they had beforehand, but you know all the G's they had back then. But apart from Aubameyang, who's been how play that position, Lacazette has become awful. So much so that my co-host from my own podcast, who wanted Giroud gone for years, told me with his chest he actually misses Giroud now. He said he misses Giroud now. That's how bad Lacazette's been. Pepe still hasn't settled. I don't care about his feet. Forget about the feet. He just hasn't settled.
He hasn't settled.
No, that's true.
Willian, from everyone knows at Chelsea, that guy is as inconsistent as the day he comes. Granit Xhaka, I mean, you know. And the rest of them, I don't fear them, man. So real talk, they've got enough players to make some sort of trouble. But if you ask me who I'm scared of, absolutely none of them.
Fair enough. Jay, what about you, bro? What are you saying for Man United? So obviously, Man United have a lot of decent talent at the moment. Who are the two players that you feel like will cause you the most problems?
I think the midfield battle you'll win. I think if Pogba plays, he's going to really have fun with our midfield. I think he's just going to impose himself. He's a physical player that's actually got skills. So I think it's going to be hard. I think Partey might be able to put his weight around and try and go against him, and both can have that technical battle. But I think Pogba, Rashford's quick. Anyone that's got quick feet, you're going to be able to scare this Arsenal defense. That's how we are. We don't like fast players. And the thing is, Bruno Fernandes, if he plays, he's probably going to get a penalty because he's very smart at manipulate contact.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got an Arsenal defender that's willing to put their foot out. Like, please, let me just put my... And he's going to...
David Luiz.
Yeah, so I'd say Fernandes, even Greenwood. Greenwood knows how to score a goal. You can't give him a chance, and we'll give him at least one. So I think those three, Pogba, Fernandes, and Greenwood, I'd say danger.
Okay, fair enough. Blacks, what about you, bro? What are you saying for Man United's team? Who the danger man in that side?
You men have got a depth still. Like, I agree with Jay. The midfield battle, I feel like it'll be Pogba versus Partey. I feel like Pogba technically he will have fun with our midfield. We haven't really got anyone like as good as him, like ability-wise, pure raw ability-wise in the midfield. So I feel like Pogba will have that. I feel if you play him and Van der Beek, I feel like that can be an issue for our midfield, especially our defense. But I feel like Partey he'll be like, yo, you man, it's not gonna run. You get me? Partey will be there like, it's not gonna run. It's not gonna run. Rashford, Martial, and Greenwood, those are the worries for me because they can all finish. Oh, he's banned.
Yeah, Cavani's probably there.
Oh yeah. Even Cavani at his age, people write him off. Cavani's instinct is something that you're born with. He has an instinct to be in the right position at the right time.
100%, man. 100%.
Like when you lot signed him, it was a panic buy, but at the same time, his instinct is something that a lot of strikers don't have. He will find a way to be behind our back line, or our defenders won't even see when they drop at the shoulder. So I feel like Cavani, if he wants to, Pogba, Rashford, and Greenwood especially because he's young and hungry. He's young and hungry, and I know he wants to bag against Arsenal. I know it.
Are you blacks?
Sure.
You know how we have no fans in the stadiums right now, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you, for the warm-up, give Partey a WWE entrance?
It's making you feel welcome, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta feel at home.
The guy wants to train, bro. He wants to train, win the game, go eat some jollof rice, sleep. He said he comes to give him Dave Bautista entrance.
done. You hear me? Like, you can tell them man there watch wrestling when they were younger. Like, he's a Ghana man. You get me? Like, one of them man. You get me? So, you know, he's not about the BS. He needs to fit in theme tune.
But do you not think, Blacks, you guys sometimes invite this banter on yourself? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, you play the entrance music.
Bobz, we'll come to that last.
Sorry, man.
Marissa, what about you? What are you saying for the two players at least from Manchester United you're scared of?
Yeah, definitely Rashford. I'll never forget Rashford after he scored 2 goals on his Premier League debut against Arsenal. You know, he's always there. So after his hat-trick, his first hat-trick, he's riding the crest of a wave. He's feeding hungry children. He's got $1 million on his signature. The man's on form. The man's on fire. So we've got to give him his props. And I'm sure he'll come and score against Arsenal again, because why wouldn't he?
You man this party to go back.
So what, Marissa, Rashford and who else?
I don't know.
You know you want to
De
say
Gea in goal, like that. I'll say De Gea in goal. Just anything Arsenal manage to get on target, he'll save.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
just,
I don't mean to cut you off. I'm not too scared of De Gea and goal, you know, because he is prone to mistakes. I'm not too
anymore.
scared of De Gea and goal.
Not anymore.
But I don't think Arsenal will be able to force the mistakes from him. I don't think they'll take the opportunity. It might be there, but you know what we're like. We either do or we don't. Like, Aubameyang might get in there, score a sneaky one. Otherwise, Lacazette will miss a sitter, and you'll be like, for God's sake, what's going on here? So it just depends what Arsenal turn up on the day, really.
Alright, so Bobz, what about you, bro? Obviously, you got your name for Boomerang, Umar, whatever you want to call him. So who are the other danger men apart from Aubameyang that you can see in the Arsenal squad?
So obviously, look, football-wise, Aubameyang is a bad boy finisher. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like both managers just complicate things. Football's such a simple game. Play him up front. Do you know what I mean? Just play him in the middle. If I'm honest with you, no one except for him, because on current form, no one is standing out to me to say, wow, we need to watch him. Obviously, Partey, man, he's a real African centre midfielder. Do you know what I mean? Like, Partey can put. Do you know what I'm saying? Partey. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, do you know, with Partey here, like, we've not really had proper African DMCs since Obi Mikel, right? And I feel like Partey can play ball, yeah, but he could also get physical. Like, do you know what I mean? I can't really see us. I can see if Rashford dribbles him, it's not happening again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he's of that mentality where this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You're not going to embarrass me twice.
Do you understand? Like, uncle's like, nah, not today. I'm your dad. I'm your father. Do you understand?
I'm your dad.
Do you understand? So I think Partey, just because of the influence he can have, and then obviously Aubameyang at the back, I hope Luiz plays personally, because he's a command. He's like a bomb skill waiting to happen, and I'm ready for him to get smoked and lighted up. But yeah, just those two, man. Just those two. And for us, man, which one do you want, bro? Do you know what I mean? We got Greenwood, we got Pog, we got Van der Beek, we got Bruno. I'm not even talking about Tarzan. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Martial's born. Tarzan can come in and start swinging. Yo, David Luiz is about to be his Jane. I'm telling you. Watch. Watch.
Fairs.
Wow.
So obviously, so obviously we'll come to you, Jay. What's your ideal starting lineup for is the game? It's on Sunday because you're not in the Europa League. So obviously Sunday. What's your ideal lineup?
You thought you just slipped that in there, like we didn't hear you.
I thought it was on Saturday, but
Oh, of course you did, yeah.
Cool. That's it.
So Jay, what are you saying? What are you saying for the lineup? So if you're the manager, the suit, all of that, what lineup would you go for? Obviously, you don't have to play with 3 at the back. So what lineup?
I wouldn't play for it at the back.
Suicidal for you guys.
Oh man, I'm tired of seeing 5. I'm tired of seeing 5.
Especially if you sit back.
Like,
do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I just think a 4-3-3 would just be nice. It would be nice.
Who played what positions?
Gabriel, Leno, Gabriel, Holding. I trust Holding a bit more than David Luiz.
He's came on a bit now. Holding, he's came on.
Sort of. I actually prefer Callum Chambers, but he's injured, so Holding will just have to do. Left back, Kieran Tierney.
Callum who?
Callum Chambers. No, Chambers was decent. I'll stand by it. I got fucking Chambers. Before he got injured, he was having a really good run of form. But yeah, I'd have
He's a
right
really
back.
good squad player to have.
He's good. I rate him. I rate him more than I do Holding. I'd have Bellerin right back, Tobias, Xhaka, and Partey. Right wing, I'd have Reece Nelson. Through the middle, obviously, Aubameyang, and on the left, Xhaka.
Interesting.
Competent.
Got a lot of young blood at the top.
You need young blood.
What about you?
Yeah, I think I'd say the same as Jay's team. Maybe Pepe instead of Nelson, even though I still don't rate Pepe, but he's got to do something at some point. Maybe this will be the game, you know? Surely that 72 million's got to start looking like a good investment at some stage, so maybe this will be the game.
Fair enough. If he does score, everything else doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll take it then and be like, all right, well, you know, he's gone some way to repaying the fee.
Pepe, man. Got mixed feelings about him, man.
I'm not convinced.
Black, so what about you, bro? I know you're a Bamberg's biggest fan. Is he going to play the left for you? Is he going to play forward?
So I'd go with 4-3-3. You know what it is? I'd have up top. I'd have Saka on the left. And I'd have Nelson on the right. In the middle, I'd have Xhaka, Partey, and Ceballos. I feel like Ceballos could go forward and Xhaka and Partey could just sit, because if Partey needs to go forward, he can. If he needs to defend, he can. I feel like he can do it all.
Mm-hmm.
But Ceballos is the only magician we have right now, because obviously Ozil is. And we're not in the days where we've got Cazorla anymore, or Ramsey, or players like that anymore. So we've got to make do what we got.
Yeah.
So I feel like Partey, Xhaka, and Ceballos in the middle. And obviously my dog, you get me? Kieran Tierney at the back. You know, like holding that left flank down, you get me? Scottish lad.
Bad boy.
You know? Cheeky Scottish lad.
Oi, come on.
You know what I mean? He's one of them.
Come on.
He's a Scotsman.
I have a question though. If he plays left back, is this the first game he's played left back for Arsenal? Because you know how he's always playing centre back.
I think he's played one game. I think he's played one game at left back, just one. But yeah,
He always ends up on the left channel, anyways.
You bought a left back and played in one game in his position. What kind of club is this?
ask the gaffer.
Arsenal.
Do you know, guys? In Scotland, Kieran Tierney's a legend. So yes, so it's tremendous. So it's so happy to see him playing in Premier League football.
Man,
so as
them Celtic man loved him, you know. Them Celtic man loved him, fam.
They
Like,
didn't want to let him go. They
were
let him go.
gutted up here. They were gutted when he left. Trust me. I'm gutted as well. You guys signed him, you know, because he can defend as well. He's a good defender.
He's I feel like the game's missing very just disciplined defenders.
Yeah.
There's not really defenders out there anymore. Very disciplined.
Yeah,
like you can tell.
100%.
If you lose the ball, he wants to win that ball back.
Yeah, 100%.
It's interesting that all of you have kind of gone for Reece Nelson to start on the wing. Obviously, I know in Arsenal you probably think that Pepe will start on the right or whatever. That's quite interesting. No Willian, I guess. No Willian.
Willian, I wouldn't pick Willian for that game. I wouldn't pick him for that game.
Fair enough.
I'd pick Pepe to be a sub for the right wing. Like I would rather with Nelson than Pepe, because Nelson's one of our best youngsters. Like watching him on the ball, if he had a bit more muscle and was a bit more confident, his ability is there as a player. It's there, but he needs game time.
He's such a good winger. He's such a good winger. Like if you saw him in the Europa League, like I understand it was like maybe 2 years ago, but he was doing it. At the end of the day, if you play a player, you're going to see what they can do. The thing is, he just doesn't get played, and that's my problem with Arteta. You're ruining young players for what? To play tired.
Give them a chance. Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, Reece Nelson's going to be here when Willian isn't. So it's better to actually play him. Let him actually get time. Let him get minutes. Stop trying to force this Willian. Willian should be an advisor. He should be like, Reece, you man, this is what you should be doing. Like when I was coming up, I was doing don't play, just be an advisor. That's what I want. But Reece Nelson.
So you man are signing advisors, yeah? Come.
Sometimes you need them. Sometimes you need them substitute teachers that will just, teach you the ways to get me. Like I know you're young, but you need them teachers.
Coach, what about you, bro? Obviously, Man United, We never know what Ollie's gonna do. It's 3 at the back, a diamond, 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1. What would you go for?
I might try and keep the actually. I'll definitely keep the diamond. I know I would like to see Tuanzebe start, but I know he's not going to start. I know it's going to be Maguire and Lindelof. I'm very upset that Tellez has COVID. I wish Senzu beans were a real thing, because then I'll just give him one and get shot the heck out of there. But that's going to be the back line already. Wan-Bissaka obviously completing that back line. Fred, I think, should be the one sitting. I would start Van der Beek, Pogba, and Bruno, just because I know both defenses are poor, but if we're going to try and kill them, we might as well just go and get our creative muscle on the pitch straight away, trying to get as many goals as you can, because I'm telling you right now, if Arsenal fans have got some little bit of confidence in David Luiz, we're more than happy to bring it back down for you. And then apart from that, pardon?
Did you say Fred for DM?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
And then the three that I just said, and up front, I would go Rashford and Cavani, just because I feel like Cavani, if he has a lot more minutes in the game, he can bag a goal or two instead of coming to try and get a goal off the bench. And before I shut up, Arsenal fans, you've got a Ghanaian that you're standing for. So now, from now on, Ghanaian jollof is better. Don't cuss out egg. I don't see any of that. Yeah. Fufu, overpounded yam, everything. Max, I see you shaking your head when you come to my house. Good fufu, yeah, and I'll put egg in there on top. Listen, no more cussing that. No more cussing that egg and Ghanaian jollof, bro. No, it won't.
You man love egg, fam.
I love it. Yes, I love it. Listen, it won't be didn't do anything for you. Now you got a Ghanaian man in the middle.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't that won't be alone, man.
So Bob, what you saying, Bob? What you saying? What's your lineup?
I just want to say for all the Nigerians watching, please, Kojo's just, sometimes the passion in these Ghanaian people is too much.
Don't mind them. Don't mind them.
You know?
Don't mind them.
But when you sign that Ghanaian, you are in front of the Emirates Ghana music. Look at all of you.
Forget that guy. Do you know what? Yeah. For the Arsenal game, I think it depends if we want to counter or we want to dominate possession. So I think he's obviously going to play De Gea. That's standard. Wan-Bissaka is going to start. I honestly think he's going to play Lindelof and Maguire. However, I hope Frodo has some sense and thinks that a boomerang can play really fast, can run really fast. So I think he has to play Mr. T, Axe T. Do you know what I mean? And then he's going to play Fridge beside him, right? And Luke Shambles is going to play. I'm gutted about Ali Tellez. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. But, I mean, so I think that's the back four. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
I think also, this might sound really stupid, yeah, but with Partey playing, he may opt for McTominay. Just hear me out. Just because of the robust and the physicality appearance of McTominay, you know, he can kick ball, he can run, that kind of thing. And Fred has to play. You can't drop Fred just right now, personally. And I think the next four, I mean, it could be Russian roulette, man. Seriously, whoever he's going to play Rashford, obviously MBE. I have a feeling Tarzan starts. And I think Pogba's on the bench. Because of the minutes he played midweek. I think Bruno starts. And I think Greenwood starts, if I'm honest. So Tarzan will lead the attacking. And I just want to say, if I see Daniel James on the bench,
bro,
I'm beefing Frodo. I'm swear to God. Daniel James,
bro.
Yeah.
Wait, Bob's that formation, I'm missing someone. Or did you say Rashford?
Yeah, I said Rashford, yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So basically, like with Daniel James, Daniel can't connect for James, right? All I'm gonna say to you is this: he can only come out, for the Carling Cup. You know them games where we'll give the lads 90 minutes. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like go out there, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him come anywhere near this match day squad when it's Champions League or League. Because if I see him warming up, I hope it's because he's cold. I swear to God. Because like Arsenal, we have some deadwood players, yeah. And do you know what? He's an athlete. He's not an athlete. He can run. So can we. Do you know what I mean? He still can't do that well. So yeah, that's what.
So can we?
But yeah, that's my lineup, bro. And yeah, listen, Niger Jeloff always 24/7.
Always. Listen. You're eating chips in Scotland. Behave yourself. There's no Niger Jeloff. Behave yourself.
Yo, listen. We got Pandit Yam, we got Egusi, we got everything up here. We are survivors.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Okay.
But my people are everywhere. Told you, my people are everywhere. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that one.
This is an African podcast. So yeah, just to wrap up, I want everyone's score predictions. Obviously, this is YouTube, so the benefit of YouTube is that if you get the score wrong, you get clipped. So be careful. Don't go and say 5-0 and then we put you on Twitter and that. So Jay, we'll come to you first. What do you say? What's your prediction for the game?
I just don't believe in either defense, so I think that's going to be goals. To be honest, we have Aubameyang. Aubameyang can get goals at the end of the day. You have Greenwood who can get goals. You have Tarzan, you can get goals. You have a lot of people that can get goals. So I think I'm not going to come on here and not back Arsenal. So I'm going to say Arsenal 3-2.
Fair enough. Playing it safe. But anyway, Marissa, what do you think, Jay? What's your score prediction?
I'm conflicted between my head and my heart.
Choose your head.
Between common sense.
Use your head.
It gets like that.
Nah, I gotta say 3-1 Man United. I hope I'm wrong.
Good girl.
I hope I'm wrong. But listen, I'm just being honest.
Fair enough. Man, like Jay wants to change his result now.
No, I believe in the point.
Alright, so Blacks, what are you saying? Obviously, this one you have to get it right because
He's onto me.
So what are you saying? What's your prediction?
Alright, so I feel like if we sit back and we play scared, you man will smoke us maybe 3-1. I feel like we need to come out aggressive and just apply pressure because if we sit back, we're going to invite danger. And when we invite danger, we concede. So I feel like based on the tempo, I don't know, fam. I don't know. Like, I'll say a 2-2 draw or Arsenal 2-1.
Can you say that about your hand over your mouth, please? Can you say that about your hand? About your hand over your mouth.
I'm glad you noticed that, Benji, because I was like,
A 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw or Arsenal 2-1.
Alright, cool, fair enough. Coach, what about you, bro?
3-0 Man United.
Fuck it, no.
Alright.
Rashford gassed you, innit?
I'm always gassed, bro. 3-0. 3-0 United. I'm quite comfortable. I don't think you're scoring at Old Trafford, bro.
yeah, do you know what? Yeah,
When's the last
I'm
time we won at Old Trafford? 2006, no? The last time we won at Old Trafford.
Oh, no, Welbeck, FA Cup.
No, Welbeck, yeah.
Oh, yeah, lovely game. Lovely game.
I swear,
Good memories.
the only Ghanaian you guys can celebrate, innit? Sorry. Ben, did you say me? Yeah.
Yeah. Last one.
Yeah, I'm with Coach, man. I think if we cut out the distribution to Aubameyang, I'll say his name, because Lacazette ain't doing nothing. He's drawing blanks. Do you know what I mean? So Saka's a baller, but Saka's not. He's not convincing in front of goal. So now, if we cut off the distribution to a boomerang, I think we win 3-0.
Okay.
I'm with Coach 3-0 because Tarzan, Rashford, are onto these clowns. 3-0.
Fair enough. Actually, we'll just end up the show with this little segment of which fans are the most deluded out of the two of us. So, we have one fan base obviously has no shame at all, And then we have our fan space. We have no shame.
Benji. It's a draw. We both lose.
Took the words out of my mouth, Kojo.
Clowns.
No, I think Arsenal slightly take it because of the music video. You know, seriously. Because at least wait. Can I do it? Hey, party hard. No, I think. Do you know? At least
big up the nail.
But no, do you know? Yeah, if when we signed Pogba, at least we had Stormzy on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, at least there was levels to this. But no, I think Arsenal take it because when you guys lose, Jesus is Lord, man. Like, hey, I enjoy watching you lot melt, man. 100%.
I guess obviously when we lose now, it's Usmaan fan TV and chill, but we move on. Thank you guys for coming on. Obviously, I really appreciate it. Jay, Marissa, Coach, as you always.
No
obviously,
problem.
Mr. Flats, man like Bobz. Thank you guys for coming in. Obviously, when the match has like a reaction, I think we do reaction on Sunday or whatever. You guys are always free to come on and share your piece. Win, lose, or draw.
Coming on, fam.
We'll wait and see.
Hey, Blacks, I'm on to you, fam. Twitter, everything, I'm on to you, bruv. Come outside, yeah.
Listen. When Arsenal do the job, yeah, tell Auntie just to make me a nice plate, yeah. I know you got
You're crazy. You're crazy.
You're
crazy.
I want puff as well.
You're the
guys, it's been your fan preview. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Peace.
See ya.
See you guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Benji, man. Thanks very much, bro.
One sec.